album rocked. Repeat Offender. I mean, it's just slamming. Every tune rocks like crazy. And then sits this jewel called Right Here Waiting.
I put Right Here Waiting on the Repeat Offender album, kicking and screaming.
Ah!
I'm in the middle of the first tour, or towards the end of the first long tour, and I was dating my first wife at the time, Cynthia, and at that time she was an actress. She was in Flashdance and Staying Alive and some other films, and she had gotten a job in South Africa to do a film while I was on my summer tour, and I had in advance blocked out 2 weeks so that I could go visit her, because she was going to be gone for 3 months. And when you're young and you're dating, that's a long time to be away from the person you're in a relationship with. Plus, there's all this other noise around you. Just fame is happening, and like you need to connect to that person that you trust. And so I was like, I need to go to South Africa and be with her when she's there, because for my sanity. This was during apartheid, so the South African government got wind of my application visa and denied it, thinking I was coming over to protest instead of coming over to see my girlfriend. And so I couldn't go, and now I had 2 weeks off with nothing to do. So I called my friend Bruce Geich, who we've mentioned, and I said, I need to write the angriest rock song we've ever written, because I need to vent. And so I went over to his garage studio, and we wrote this like hateful, just dirge, right? He takes a phone call, and there's a little electric piano in his studio, and I went over and I sat at the piano, and I wrote Right Here Waiting in 15 minutes. Wow. It wrote itself. I made a little demo of it. I put it in the mail. It was way before internet, so I had to put it in snail mail to get to her in South Africa. It took 2 weeks for her to get the tape.
Oh my!
And to me, David, that was it. I was done. I just needed to say that to her. That was it. It was just a love letter.
Yeah.
She, of course, plays it for all of her friends, who then come to me, go, dude, you're gonna cut that song on the next album, right? I was like, oh no, too personal. It's too personal. So I really went kicking and screaming, and I'd written a big power ballad with my friend Fee Waybill from the Tubes that was mixed and ready to be the ballad from that album. And then I got convinced. The peer pressure was too much, and so I said, look, we'll go in, we'll spend one day. I want it to be really simple, basically just like the demo. Simple piano, some pads, synth bass. Bruce Geich is beautiful. He's the most perfect nylon string guitar player I've ever known. Most emotional player. And I sang it down like 2 takes. I remember Fee Waybill actually happened to wander into the studio when I was singing Right Here Waiting. And he hit the talkback. He went, I won't say the actual words. He started yelling. He went, my song's off the record. My song's off the record. Because he knew I wouldn't put 2 ballads on the album, and he knew that this had to be the one.